Having covered the first two C's of Adobe Acrobat 8, Create and Combine, let's move on to Collect. Under the Combine Files task button, I'm going to choose Assemble PDF files into a PDF package. This is a little bit of a different concept than merging PDF files to a single PDF, so we'll go ahead and get started. And you might notice that the dialog box looks exactly the same as it did in the previous topic, and that's on purpose. However, I'll go ahead and add some files. We'll add the same set of files. I'll add these two. I'm also going to add folders. In the Lesson 2 folder that I've provided for you are a set of files in the folder called Additional Files. We'll select that and click OK. Let me explain the difference, and then we'll go ahead and create one of these packages. This is going to produce a collection of files. It's not going to merge everything together into a single PDF file. As with Combine, I can reuse files from existing collections. And that's the difference. If I were to click on one of these and I can't see the contents, it either means that I've moved this document, I've moved the files that were in this document, or it wasn't actually a collection, it was a combination of files. I'm going to hit Cancel because I don't want to reuse any files. I'll click Next. And now I'm going to assemble these into a PDF package. If I want, I can use a cover sheet that is an Adobe provided template, or I'm going to use the first document. And the first document wants to be this particular file here, so I'm going to move it to the top, and now click Create. I can back up as I could with Combine Files, but I'll click Save. I'll save this to the desktop as well, and notice that it's not called Binder, but it's called Package. I'll click Save, and this is my cover sheet. These are the individual files that belong in the document, so I can click on them to see them. So what this does is it produces a much more modular package of information. Each file still maintains its separate identity, but they've been brought together sort of virtually, if you will, as a file set. And if you go to the first document, you might notice that the logo document is missing. That's because it's known as the cover sheet. So if I click on the cover sheet, this is what I can see. I'll also take this moment to point out that under Advanced Document Processing, I have a new function with respect to searching that has an implication for packages. If you'll go back and watch the first topic of the new feature highlights, you'll see that I talked about an email archive and an embedded index. With Acrobat 8 now, I can embed an index file into any PDF file, and what Acrobat will do is it will create an index on the fly and embed it into the PDF completely, whereas before with Acrobat 7 and previous, I could attach an index, but it was still a separate item, and I needed to send that index along with the files if I wanted someone to be able to use the index. With Acrobat 8, I can now embed an index into a file, and a package will contain an embedded index so that it's much easier to search inside a package of PDF files.